Scene script. Picture this. You wake up in the morning and reach for your notebook to jot down a dream or an idea that came to you. This simple act is one of countless ways paper seamlessly integrates into our daily routines. Paper, a seemingly ordinary material, is indeed a fundamental part of our lives. It's there when we scribble our thoughts, when we're immersed in a captivating novel, or when we're simply enjoying our morning coffee, reading the daily newspaper. But paper's role extends far beyond personal use. It's a vital tool in our workspaces, schools, and many other environments. Think about it. Businesses thrive on documents, contracts, and reports, all printed on paper. Schools rely on textbooks, examination papers, and worksheets to educate the future generation. And it's not just about the written word. Paper takes many forms in our day-to-day lives. From the humble napkin that wipes away crumbs, to the packaging that protects our online purchases, paper is everywhere. Even in this digital age, we find paper playing a pivotal role in technology. Printers, photocopiers, scanners, all these machines rely on paper to function. But the ubiquity of paper is not just about its physical presence, it's about the emotional connection we have with it. The joy of flipping through a new book, the anticipation of opening a handwritten letter, the satisfaction of ticking off tasks on a to-do list. These experiences are irreplaceable, and they're all made possible by paper. Yet, despite its omnipresence, paper often goes unnoticed. It's so ingrained in our routines that we barely give it a second thought. But it's time we appreciate this silent yet significant companion. For without paper, our lives would be vastly different. So let's embark on a journey to understand paper. Its origin, its transformation, its multiple avatars, and its potential for recycling. Because the more we know, the more we can do to ensure its sustainable use. From the moment we wake up to the time we sleep, paper is a silent yet significant companion. Ever wondered where this humble sheet of paper comes from? The journey begins in a forest. In these lush, verdant expanses, trees stand tall and proud, their branches reaching out to the skies. But it's not just their beauty that's valuable. Trees are the very lifeblood of the paper we use daily. The process starts with tree cutting, and before you gasp in horror, let's make it clear that responsible paper production always prioritizes sustainable forestry practices. For every tree that's cut, another one is planted, ensuring a continuous cycle of growth and harvest. Now imagine a tree, sturdy and robust, being carefully selected and felled. The logs are then transported to a mill, a place where magic happens. Once at the mill, the logs undergo a fantastic transformation. They are fed into machines that turn them into wood chips. These chips might seem insignificant, but they are the first step in our paper's journey. But we're not done yet. These wood chips need to undergo further processing. They are cooked in a mixture of chemicals and water. This cooking process breaks down the wood chips, separating the cellulose fibers. These fibers are then mashed to form a soupy mixture, a substance known as pulp. It's hard to believe, isn't it, that the paper we scribble on, the one we fold into airplanes, the one we use to wrap our gifts, it all starts as this pulpy, soupy mass. This pulp, in its raw and unrefined form, is the foundation of paper. It's a far cry from the smooth, flat sheets we're familiar with, but that's the beauty of the process. It's a journey of transformation, a journey that takes a tree from a forest and turns it into the paper that fills up our notebooks and sketch pads. It's the journey of paper, a testament to human ingenuity and the wonders of nature. And voila, we have paper pulp, the raw material for our everyday paper. From a mushy pulp mixture to a smooth sheet of paper, it's quite a transformation. The process begins with the pulp, a soupy concoction of water and wood fibers. It goes through a series of treatments to remove any impurities and to achieve the required whiteness. This is done through a process called bleaching. Once the pulp is free from impurities and has reached the desired brightness, it's then washed and drained to remove excess water. The resultant material is then spread into thin sheets using large rollers. These machines squeeze out even more water, compacting the pulp fibers together to create a firm sheet. These sheets aren't ready just yet. They are then passed through a series of heated rollers, a process known as drying. This removes the last bits of water, leaving behind a dry, smooth sheet of paper. These sheets are then rolled into large reels, ready to be cut into various sizes and shapes. And that's how a tree turns into the paper that fills your notebooks and printers. Paper is not just for writing, it wears many hats. You see, paper is a shapeshifter, a chameleon of sorts. It morphs into different forms, serving a myriad of purposes and gracing various industries with its presence. Let's take a stroll down the lanes of the food industry. Ever had a burger neatly wrapped in a paper or sipped coffee from a paper cup? That's right. Paper is a silent custodian of our favorite treats, safeguarding them from the elements, ensuring they reach us fresh and untainted. Then we have the medical world. Here, paper dons the cloak of sterility. It transforms into disposable gowns, masks, and bandages, protecting us from the unseen enemy germs. It's an unsung hero standing guard, ensuring the health and safety of millions. Next stop, the construction industry. Surprised? Don't be. Paper is not just about delicacy, it can be tough too. It morphs into sturdy building materials like papercrete, a greener and sustainable alternative to traditional construction materials. It's paper's way of contributing to a cleaner and healthier planet. But wait, there's more. The world of arts and crafts is incomplete without paper. It becomes the canvas for artists, the material for origami, the pages of scrapbooks capturing precious memories. Paper breathes life into creativity, giving wings to imaginations. And let's not forget about its role in the education sector. From textbooks to notebooks, paper is the silent partner in our academic journey, bearing witness to our growth and evolution. You see, paper is not just a passive bystander, it's an active participant, a versatile player in the game of life. It is an essential cog in the wheel of our society, facilitating functionality in the most subtle and unassuming ways. So, the next time you hold a piece of paper, remember, you're not just holding a writing material, you're holding a multifaceted gem, a silent warrior, an everyday hero. From your favorite book to the box that delivers your pizza, paper is everywhere. Every piece of paper has a story to tell and a future to look forward to. Imagine a world where every piece of paper you've ever held in your hands, every note you've ever written, every book you've ever read, was given a second life. This isn't some far-off dream. This is the power of recycling. Recycling is a simple act with profound consequences. It's about more than just reducing waste. It's about giving resources a second chance, about extending the life of the objects we use every day. When we recycle paper, we save trees, reduce landfill, and conserve energy. Consider this. It takes around 17 trees and over 26,000 gallons of water to produce 1 ton of paper. But recycling just that amount of paper can save roughly 41,000 kilowatt hours of electricity. That's enough energy to power an average home for nearly 6 months. But beyond these impressive numbers, recycling is about respect. Respect for the resources we've been given. Respect for the world we live in. It's about recognizing that everything we use, everything we throw away, has an impact. So what can we do? How can we contribute to recycling efforts and minimize paper waste? The answer is simpler than you might think. Start by reusing and recycling paper products in your own home. Encourage your friends, your family, your coworkers to do the same. Become an advocate for recycling in your community. It's easy to think that our individual actions don't make a difference, that the problem is too big for one person to solve. But every piece of recycled paper adds up. Every time you choose to recycle, you're taking a stand for a greener, more sustainable future. Remember, every sheet of paper you recycle is a page in the book of a greener future.